Book of Hebrews chapter 12. Therefore, considering that we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us cast off every weight and the sin that easily entangles us, and let us run with endurance the race set before us. Looking to Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith, who, for the joy set before him, endured the cross, despising the shame, and is now seated at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. In your struggle against sin, you have not yet resisted to the point of shedding your blood. And you have forgotten the exhortation that addresses you as sons. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline, or be weary when reproved by him. For the Lord disciplines the one he loves, and chastises every son whom he receives. Endure hardship as discipline. God is treating you as sons. For what son is not disciplined by his father? If you are not disciplined, and everyone undergoes discipline, then you are illegitimate children and not true sons. Moreover, we have all had human fathers who disciplined us, and we respected them. Shouldn't we submit even more to the Father of spirits and live? For our earthly fathers disciplined us for a short time as seemed best to them, but God disciplines us for our good, so that we may share in his holiness. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Therefore, strengthen your feeble arms and weak knees. Make straight paths for your feet, so that what is lame may not be put out of joint but rather be healed. Pursue peace with everyone, and holiness, without which no one will see the Lord. Make sure that no one falls short of the grace of God and that no root of bitterness springs up, causing trouble and defiling many. Be careful that no one is sexually immoral or profane like Esau, who sold his birthright for a single meal. For you know that even afterward, when he wanted to inherit the blessing, he was rejected. Although he sought the blessing with tears, he could not change his father's mind. For you have not come to a mountain that can be touched and that is burning with fire, to darkness, gloom, and storm, to the blast of a trumpet and the sound of words. Those who heard it begged that no further word be spoken to them. Because they could not bear what was commanded, if even an animal touches the mountain, it must be stoned. The sight was so terrifying that even Moses said, I am trembling with fear. But you have come to Mount Zion, to the city of the living God, the heavenly Jerusalem. You have come to thousands upon thousands of angels in joyful assembly, to the church of the firstborn, whose names are written in heaven. You have come to God, the judge of all, to the spirits of the righteous made perfect, to Jesus the mediator of a new covenant, and to the sprinkled blood that speaks a better word than the blood of Abel. See to it that you do not refuse him who speaks. If they did not escape when they refused him who warned them on earth, how much less will we, if we turn away from him who warns us from heaven? At that time, his voice shook the earth, but now he has promised, once more I will shake not only the earth but also the heavens. The words, once more, indicate the removing of what can be shaken, that is, created things, so that the unshakable may remain. Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful, and so worship God acceptably with reverence and awe. For our God is a consuming fire.